What's happening? Back with y'all one more again. Story time. Quick story I want to tell about the 92 Watts riot. LA riots, uprising, or whatever you want to call it. And my small, minute role in the situation and what I see. You know, the verdict went out. I'm outside. It's myself, my boy Nay, the older homie Jarvis, his little sister Geronda, and we just outside, and you know we hear about the verdict, and myself and Nay, we don't really understand what it means, the significance, what might come from it. All we know is the video we seen of Rodney King getting the shit beat out of him. And Wisconsin's absolutely wrong for what they did to him. We don't understand at this point. We don't understand the legal system, the judicial system, and what's going to come of it. But we understand that these fucking cops got off. How and why, we don't know. So we just like, damn, that's messed up. That's crazy. It's crazy. And we at home, we chilling, whatever. You know, this is late April of 1992. I'm 12 years old. I just turned 12, maybe a week before this, at best. And the next day, later that night, it already going up. We don't know. We youngins. Jarvis older than us, but we youngins. Jarvis is probably, I don't know, 18 at the time, 19. So the next day, we outside. Jarvis is like, the older homie, teaches things, cool, whatever. So he didn't mind, having a couple shorties around him, whatever. So we together, we chilling outside, we sitting on the brick wall in front of their house, and Big Ro walk up. Now, Big Ro's the homeboy, Twan, rest in peace, moms. Big Ro's also rest in peace, so rest in peace to Big Ro. And she walked up and said, what y'all niggas doing? It's like, nothing, we just sitting here. Why y'all just sitting here? So we kind of throw it off, like, what you mean? Like, we always just sit here. Man, come on. Y'all come with me. And Big Ro don't never really too many make demands. She'll talk to you, ask you a couple questions, but she making a demand. And none of us is at liberty to fucking deny her demand. So we follow her. So we go down Peck Street. We make a left on Rose, right on Rosecrans. And while we going down Rose, before we get to Rosecrans, she stopped in front of somebody's yard and pick up a loose cinder block. And she walking with this thing. So I look at them, they look at me. I'm thinking we going to go, at this point, go beat somebody's ass. Somebody done disrespected her. Her son Twan is in Y at the time. Maybe Lou Dog is gone, so he can't handle it. So she got us. J Dog is in the pen, Scrunchy in the pen. So she got us down. That's what I'm thinking. She got us to come handle the situation. But we get over there, we go to AMPM, and AMPM is closed. And she take the brick, and she knocks the glass up out the door. And she knocked the glass up out the other side of the door. And she knocked it up out the window with that brick. Threw the brick inside the stove. Said, come on, y'all. Get whatever the fuck y'all want. It's on me. And we didn't need to be told twice. So we go in there. We ain't got nothing to really carry nothing in. So, we grab the bags about the stove. We get our shit. And we get up out of there and we get on back to Nate house. We put all the stuff in Nate house. Now we going back. Nate done went in their house and got us pillowcases. So now we going back over there with the pillowcases. We go back. We fill up our pillowcases. We get all the shit we gonna get. We getting everything. I'm even getting baseball cards. I'm getting everything we can get up out of there. It's AMPM. We getting, whatever we can get up out of there. We get back. We going back the third time. We done empty the pillowcases out. We gonna split everything we got. We gonna first and 10 do it again. So we going back. On the way back, we bump into the homeboy Antoine. We call him Pickle. He has a bag of chips and a canned soda. Said, look, man, I came up. We look at him weird, like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't come up. You ain't got nothing. We go back to AMPM. This time, it's a bunch of people in there. You know what I'm saying? You got your brown brothers, you got your black brothers. We in there cleaning this thing out. So we get whatever we can get, because now it's picked over. We done been in there twice, and then other people done start funneling in. And some of these people are in cars. They ain't on feet like us. So we do what we do. We get the little stuff we can get. We get up out of there. Now we like, shit, it's what the hell? What else is going on? What else can we get in? So we get the bright idea, man, we gonna go up in the Compton swap meet. Man, we on 2 bikes. I'm on the handlebars, Nate riding, Jarvis on the other bike. We get to Long Beach Boulevard. We look up top, and you can see National Guards, Army, whatever they was, with assault rifles, holding that down. So we go down Long Beach and we come back down. We come down Peck. Because we would try to go past, see what's going on by the gun store. And you see the owners at the gun store on top of that thing with big guns. That ain't happening. So we go back, and that's when we kind of split up. You know, but me and Nate go to Shoe Warehouse. Y'all might know this warehouse shoe sale, but we ain't gonna never call it that. We call it Shoe Warehouse. So we go to Shoe Warehouse. We do what we do. We get not the the individual boxes of shoes, but we get the big box that probably has 15, 20 pair in there. All of them ain't gonna be our size. We get up out of there with that. We gone. Boom. Now this me and Nate done split up. No, me and Nate make one more run. This time we in Jack in the Box. Now we done got all the tacos, all the jumbo jack patties. Cause somebody done, got up in Jack in the Box. This time I found out that Jack in the Box on Rosecrans and Santa Fe actually got it upstairs. Didn't know that until this day. So we in there, we do our thing, we get all that, we get up out of there, and it's just going up. And my pops didn't, participate or play a part, none of this. He didn't want me in it anyway, but mom's is with it, so I'm out there with it. We got couches on top of the car I'm holding. We done got all kind of stuff, and beauty supply, you name it, we done been in it. And at one point I'm out there, and I'm coming down Rosecrans, and I see this dude get killed by the police. He was of no harm to them, couldn't do anything to them. Only thing this gentleman had was a 40 ounce of King Cobra beer, and they shot him dead right there next to P&G Fish Market off of Rosecrans and Pearl. And they killed him right there. It was about 3 years that passed before I found out who that was. It was a cool dude that stayed on Spring named Brian. And, I went on for years not knowing that was him that got killed. I don't know if anybody know the true story about how he got killed, because they probably lied to the family and said he had a gun or whatever else. He was threatening us, and he wasn't at all. And I remember going, a couple days passed, and, now it's curfew, and you can't come outside when it get dark, and they cutting the water off, and I got everything at the house. Bottled water wasn't fashionable, but we done got so much stuff. I got all this stuff at the house, and we good. And other people in my family, some of my siblings, they done got out and got a bunch of stuff, so we good. And then I started tripping off. We can't go outside at this time, and National Guards are walking around the city of Compton, and all of this is going on, and thought we felt good about the stuff that we done got for free. And then you start realizing that, cops killed people, innocent people, and we done burnt up our own neighborhood, and a lot of businesses is gone. Because my favorite store took 2 years for it to open back up. And then at AMPM that we went in, it got burnt down, and that whole shopping center on the corner of Rosecrans and Alameda never came back. It was an auto parts store, barbershop, a beauty supply, beauty salon, and AMPM. And that, to this day, ain't nothing there. Then you had over there on Rosecrans and Mayo, right across the street from Mayo Elementary, and you had the pet store, 2 for 1 pizza, and some other stuff in there. That whole shopping center burnt down and never came back. On Rosecrans and Burris, you had a little dairy and a little gas station, burnt down, never came back. You had to drive through dairy on Compton and Santa Fe, right next to Marathon, burnt down, never came back. Pet Boys on Long Beach Boulevard, right next to the bank and across the street from Boys Market, burnt down, never came back. And we just fucked up our neighborhood and lost a lot of jobs and lost a lot of people to this shit. Was it worth it? Fuck no. Cause a lot of shit you have to go drive far to get to now. And you had some easy stuff to get to. Although that AM/PM was dangerous as hell because shit was always going on there, but it was a whole lot of stuff that we lost and didn't have or was closed for a while. And I can't remember if P&G Fish Market ever opened back up after that. Even though it was black owned, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers went in there. But there was some businesses that was black that people just left alone or just left alone. Like Manny's Bike Shop, people, I can't recollect people going in there because it's Hispanic owned. I can't recollect people going in there and bothering it. Plus the owners live right down the street. Brownie's Liquor Store, nobody touched that, but there was a lot of stuff that people just fucked up and fucked over. And it was cool for the moment, and still to this day, a lot of shit fucked up. And that's just my little section of Compton. I can't even tell you what was other places and what got messed up. Back then, we had 2 Wendy's in Compton. We had one over there off Long Beach and Compton. Then you had another one off of Rosecrans and Central. And neither one of them came back. They both was gone. You know what I'm saying? We had a Foot Locker and Kenny's Shoes over there on Rosecrans and Central. Next over there, about a McDonald's, and gone. Never came back. A lot of shit fucked up, but we fucked ourselves about a lot of stuff. That's my story about my part and what went on in the 92 riots. That's my little story, my little talk for right now. I might come back with something a little later on. I'm out. Like, share, and subscribe.